time. Yes, it is. Winter Anime 2024. For those of you who don't know, this is a little series where we watch at least 4 to 8 episodes of a seasonal anime lineup. We just explain our quick thoughts without spoiling as much as we can. What's on this list is ones we enjoy and haven't dropped. If an anime you watched isn't on here, let us know what you think about them and we may watch it later. First up, let's get into the continuing series. Classroom of the Elite Season 3 has arrived, I'm still enjoying it. Apothecary Diaries continues, and it just keeps getting better. I highly recommend you watching this. Frieren is still a series I absolutely love. I highly recommend this series to anyone who loves fantasy stories. Blue Exorcist returns with its Illuminati saga, which is one of my favorite arcs in the manga. And I'm also glad we can finally see Lucifer in anime form. I really hope to see the whole arc adapted very well. Urusei Yatsura returns with more fun. Still a great watch in my opinion. The Dangers of My Heart is back with Season 2 and it's so good! So wholesome. Watch it if you want a good slow burn romance. Alright, let's begin with the new ones. First up, we have The Witch and the Beast. It's about a world with magic and fighting witches. Gidu was cursed by a witch and will do anything to find the witch that cursed her and get revenge. She joins the Order of Magical Resonance and partners up with a man named Ashef, who is a mage. There's a lot of mystery when it comes to different cases with the witches and other mages. I even explored a bit of necromancy. It's a mature series with dark elements. If you're interested in something like that, I recommend this. Next is Metallic Rouge. It's a story in the distant future where humanity has colonized Mars and coexists with androids called Neans. We follow Rouge and Naomi, who are hunting a group called the Immortal Nine. And I'm enjoying this series. This series is fun to watch. This gives me Cowboy Bebop and Carol and Tuesday vibes in some way. But for some reason I think it has a problem with pacing. I don't know if it's just me. I also had a hard time caring for the two main girls until like episode 5 or 6-ish. And the twists it has doesn't feel like a large impact to me. Maybe I'm expecting too much of it. But overall, it's a pretty good watch. I'm still gonna watch it till the end because the OST and the action scenes are just so good. Next is A Sign of Affection. Okay, this is a shoujo series about a deaf girl in college. One day she meets a multilingual travel enthusiast and he took an interest in her. This is a cute romance series. If you really want to see something quite nice, I highly recommend this series. Oh my god, it's so sweet. Next is this is an inappropriate series, but I am having a good time watching this. If you want to hear my thoughts with spoilers, please wait for my Patreon to open sometime this month. It will be part of my exclusive anime spoiler review series. This is where I review my favorites per season, with spoilers. I can even talk about anime that's not seasonal per your request, like Kogias for example. And lastly, we have Dungeon Mesi. And this has to be our favorite this season. It's a fantasy series about a potentially endless dungeon filled with mazes and dangerous monsters and many traps. During a fight with a red dragon, Laos' sister was eaten alive while they were escaping. His two companions join him to save her before she gets digested. And they meet Senshi, who cooks monsters in the dungeon. So, to save time from going back to get food, they hunt monsters as their substance. Oh, this series is so fun to watch. It reminds me of the old days of exploration quests. Although now I only take dangerous hunting quests or something involving purification. Honestly, you could probably copy some of these recipes by using ingredients you have at home. It's one of those series that is part cookbook. Perhaps I can bring some monster parts back to cook for you one day. Well, as long as you know what you're doing. And there you have it, our quick thoughts of the Winter Anime 2024. In addition to that, here's a list of what we're currently watching that didn't make it to our discussion list. If you want our thoughts on them, ask away in the comments below. We will share our thoughts there. I will say this again, I'm opening up a Patreon really soon. I'll be reviewing 2 to 3 of my favorites per season as the seasons end. You can also ask me to review other completed series or past seasonal reviews that I've never got to over on my Patreon. Well then, that's it from us. With that out of the way, until next time for Spring Anime 2024.